away out of the land of the Hebrews. And hey sister, you need help? Right. You need help over there, sister? I promise he ain't gonna touch you around us. I'll bet my last dollar on that. Right. If you need anything, sister, we got you. You come over here, you stand with us. You good. Right. You good, sister? Hey man, back up off him. Back up off him, man. Back up off him, man. Back up off him, man. Hey. Back up off him. Went away out of the land of the Hebrews. And hey sister, you need help? Right. You need help over there, sister? I promise he ain't gonna touch you around us. I'll bet my last dollar on that. Right. If you need anything, sister, we got you. You come over here, you stand with us. You good. Right. You good, sister? Hey man, back up off him. Back up off him, man. Back up off him, man. Back up off him, man. Hey. Back up off him.
Shalom. This is Kapaya Yash. Putting out another lesson. Hopefully this be edifying, especially to you men that feel that you gotta protect every damn woman that you don't know, that you see. Let me start off by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakad Kodash. And double honor to the man of great millstone that's out there on the highway and byway, pushing this truth day in and day out, also pushing this truth over the worldwide internet, reaching the elect to pull them out of a 2/3 state of mind so that we can be beamed up on those chairs of salvation to live in the kingdom under King David and the supreme King Yahweh.
We got away.
Shalakia. And Supreme King Yahweh, which he has the title of command and authority and rulership over heaven and earth, though title was given to Yahweh by his father Yahweh. Also, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has the 100% truth of the Bible to the ckin and Aqua, which are the men and women that listen, learn, continue to pray for more faith, repent, and fast, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14:15, if ye love me, keep my commandment. Also, Ecclesiastes 12:13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of men. Men like these here, especially the one in the center, I bet, sister, he said, sister, you need any help? I bet you he won't hit you in front of us. That right there is infuriating to hear when you dealing with your woman and your woman mouthing off, talking shit. Now, let me bag up before I say anything else. I don't condone hitting nobody, not just only females, males too. I don't go around thinking I'm Mr. Badass. You know, you keep your hand, your feet, and all objects that belong to you to yourself. Just like when I was in kindergarten, elementary, I remember it just like it was yesterday. It was written on the chalkboard. It said, boys and girls, keep all hands and feet and all objects to yourself. What happened to that when these boys and girls become teenage young adults? You know, full adults, older adults. It come out to be one-sided. A woman can do what she pretty much wants to a man, but a man just simply just touch her on her shoulder, it can be an assault charge or sexual harassment. You know? But in this situation here, this man, ain't no telling what the woman did. Or the guy could have been off. You know? But still, she chose him. And, she like what she like. You know how these girls like bad guys. And this guy here, look like an Edomite that like, so-called black women. And Eve pretty much after that bag when she dealing with a Edomite man, she looking at the bag, she gonna act accordingly, to what he wants. But when things get bored and his money start to get dried up or whatever, she gonna act a certain way. This is just me speaking as a man because I don't know their situation. But whenever a woman and a man is out in public and they both cannot act accordingly, and some disrespectful stuff coming about from both of them, that's their business. You don't jump in that. There's a lot of men that have been unalive for stupidity like this here. Wanting to protect a woman that you don't know. You don't know what that woman did to him. She could have did something to that young man's son. She could have slept with his son, and he just found out through his cell phone, seeing pictures of her and them together, video of her and her son together. And he get, upset now. He want to take it out on her. And here come a group of guys that don't know nothing about the situation at hand, want to come and be Captain Saberhole. You're going to end up being put to death by jumping in the man, jumping in between a man and his woman. I did a video like maybe about a minute, 12 seconds, whatever. I didn't speak on it. I just add scripture to it. And let me just go ahead and play this. You'll see what I'm saying. 'Cause a lot of these niggas need their ass whooped. You don't jump in another man, business. Let me just go to this video right quick. Give me 1 second. And I did this video. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over a year ago. And it said, "Mind your effing business that doesn't concern you, simps." And and them guys play the role of a simp. Pay attention, simps. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's playing. All right. Let me stop it. Proverbs 30, verse 18. "There be 3 things which are too wonderful for me, for which I know not." Just bear with me. "The way of an eagle in the air, and the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with his maid."
Let go of my arm.
Oh, no disrespect.
Thank
no
you.
No disrespect. Thank you for what you said. Look, son, why don't you go on? What you got there? Range Rover? Son. Why don't you go and get back in your Range Rover?
Yo, don't be trying to blow up the spot, all right?
Look, I'm not trying to disrespect you. Huh? I didn't hear what you said. Huh? What you said?
DeAndre!
You can't talk now, huh?
Dude, let go.
Let me read this here. Ecclesiastes 11:10. "My son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent." See, that young man should have fucking mind his business, but he want to be a Captain Saberhole. He listened to his mama. And some of you fathers out here is fucking wrong too. Whenever you see a woman, she's a woman in distress, go help her, protect her and all this, protect women and all this and that. Knowing that women can be, if the Bible said, "I find more wickeder than death the woman." You don't know what the woman could have conjured up or did to that man, and now he won't pay back. And payback for a man to a woman might be death. And here you go meddling in some business that don't belong to you, and you end up getting judged. It says here, let me read it again. My son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. So that young man, he hit Denzel first, trying to be tough in front of the woman. And then she's still barking at the mouth. Yeah, like you wrong, you ain't supposed to do that to me. And, you know, but when the guy came up, you know, she turned it up another notch. And I hate it when these guys that come and try to save a girl, a woman or whatever, when a man gets sick and tired of it, he put hands on her or whatever, or talk to her kind of rough or whatever. Some guys want to come in and bark, and they really do it in back of their mind. They really do think that they can whoop you. Don't get it twisted. Just because I'm arguing with my woman, or we end up in a little stuffer, don't put it 2/3 simp niggas. Do not put this in. No. Keep that same energy. Because what happened to that young man when he fought Denzel, it can be worse for you. You can be laid up in the hospital with a tube coming out your mouth, coming out your nose, stitches across your forehead. Because now these days, people ain't fighting fair. They don't care if you're unconscious. They still stomping your ass out. And that's what a lot of you simp niggas need. Now, it's one thing if you know the woman. It's another thing if you, if this woman, if she, you know, calling for help or whatever, you tell her, listen, you call 911. If you can't call 911, then you call 911. But don't, when you see a man and a woman together, if they out there fighting, carrying on or whatever, and you see that the man getting the best of her or whatever, that's judgment on that woman. You know, now I'm not saying to sit back and watch her get unalive. No, you call the authorities. You know, before it's getting in it, putting your hands on him, no, you better leave that alone.
Let go of my arm.
No, what I need.
Let go of my arm.
Oh, no disrespect.
Thank
no
you.
disrespect.
Thank you for what you said.
Look, son, why don't you go on? What you got there? Range Rover?
Son.
Why don't you go and get back in your Range Rover?
Nigga, my
Yo,
pops.
don't be trying to blow up the spot, all right?
Look, I'm not trying to disrespect you. Huh? I didn't hear what you said. Huh? What you said?
DeAndre.
You can't talk now, huh?
See, now that's what I like right there. You know, Salaki.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online and decided to test it with you. If you have
Salaki. See, now that's what a lot of you guys need. You need an ass whooping, a good ass whooping. Because I'm telling you, not just only a good ass whooping, you will end up being put to death out here in these streets. You know, Salaki, let me go to, what is second editor 14. Give me 1 second. Where it says, you know, many men have, what is, my goodness, what is it, 4? look this up. Many men have lost their wits behind woman, King James Version. First address.
The phrase, many men have lost their wits for women, originates from 1 Esdras chapter 4, verse 28, which can be found in some King James Version Bibles. It's part of the Apocrypha.
Esau, with his crafty technology, will put a woman to read out scriptures, and that irritate me on that right there, because a woman, she's not supposed to be teaching. That's another subject, but that's how Esau rolled, But anyway, first address 4 and 26. This in context, 26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women. That's crazy to just walk into something you don't know nothing about just because she's a female. She's a female, and that female is not going to give you no box. She is not going to cook you a meal. She is not going to protect you if another woman falsely accuse you of sexual harassment or another woman jump in your face and want to fight you or bring bodily harm to you or whatever. She's not going to do what you did for her. She ain't going to do that. Guess what she going to do if she didn't know you? She going to sit back, pull out that cell phone, and record your demise for fun. And guess what she going to say after that? He must have did something. In order for her to be that mad at him, he must have did something. That's just about every woman answer to a man confrontation with a woman. He must have did something automatically. So you go out there and be a superhero for this woman, and she won't even be a hero for your ass when it's the opposite. When it's opposite of, the opposite side. You get what I'm saying? If the table would turn, she wouldn't do a damn thing for you. A damn thing. You see, a man, it was one woman in Houston, I'll never forget it. Let me go ahead and, let me go get some gas right quick. It was, one woman in Houston. I mean, she pretty much, just had her way with this man, and everybody just stood back and just looked. No care in the world about a man, but when it come down to a woman, everybody, their grandma, hell, the dogs and everybody else come out and want to defend this hoe. Give me 1 second. Shalaki, I'm back. So let me go back over this here. You got men just, everybody wants to protect this woman. And when she in the wrong, and that's why a lot of women don't have accountability, because men jump to her safety. And they always praise her for her wrong, but they don't correct her. A woman, she can't, not all women, and this is for the women that are listening. If you're not this woman, don't get your blood pressure up. When a woman don't take accountability, it's because people don't hold her for, they don't hold her for her action. They let her do as she please. First, Edric 4 and 26. Many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sake. Calling her queen and just doing everything for her. She mouth, cuss you out or be rude with you, and you just sit up there and just take it with a smile. Many also have erred and sinned for women. And this is a error. Erred. E-R-R-E-D. These guys here Let me go back. See, can I? Well, let me just read this here. Those group of men, those group of young men, you are in error. You out of line. Coming in between a man and woman. How would you feel if a group of guys come in between you and your woman, and you know how dirty and nasty and argumentative your woman is towards you? You need to lead that woman. And don't need you holding on to something like that if she, just dogmatic. Give me 1 second. So, somebody jump in their business, they be ready to pull out the blinky. And because, a lot of guys don't do, fighting, like back in the day, especially one-on-one, too many guys got, a lot of these young guys got weapons, but a lot of men have erred, trying to protect a woman and fend for woman, just because of the box, and hope of getting with that woman because I protect you. You see what I did? I protect you. I kept that man from putting hands on you. I'm a good man, right? Now, can I get some of that? Desperate ass, simp ass niggas. Well, I'm telling you. So let me just finish this out right quick. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Okay, I'm done with that. So let me go back. Not this video here, but go back to where them young boys clowning going on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I'm do maybe about 3 more verses, and I'm gonna go ahead and seal a deal. Go ahead and wrap it up. Let's start off with let me go ahead and play a little bit. Let me play this one more time.
Rolling away out of the land of the Hebrews. And hey sister, you need help? Right. You need help over there, sister? I promise he ain't gonna touch you around us. I'll bet my last dollar on that.
Stay there.
Right. If you need anything, sister, we got you. You come over here, you stand with us. You good. Right. You good, sister? Hey man, back up off him. Back up off him, man. Back up off him, man. Back up off him, man.
And the most disrespectful thing a woman can do, if this ever happened to any man that's listening to this video that I'm producing right now, through the spirit of Yahweh by Shemel Shai, if that woman is not submitted, if she's not submitting to you, because the deal is, if she was a submissive woman, she wouldn't have listened to another man. Hey, come over here. Get away from him if he's doing anything to you. Come over here. And she politely walked straight over there like that was her man. She went over there to another man's protection. That's totally disrespect right there. You need to leave that woman alone. She's not your woman. Let the Lord deal with her. The Lord gonna the Lord gonna put some hell on her. Because you was under a man, you lay down with a man, that's your husband, then you go living to another man? When your husband tried to talk to you or correct you on something that you probably did that was off, then another nigga gonna sit up here and going to going to act like, he can overpower you or whoop your ass or whatever and take your woman right there in front of you? That's totally disrespectful from the woman and the man. And that, man, that's a rage right there, man. That's a rage that none of these brothers don't want to face one-on-one. Now, what if that man had a Drake on him, some type of assault weapon or whatever, and y'all jumping out there protecting this woman, And this woman probably knows that this man carries a gun. But she's so upset and emotional, she not even thinking straight. I'm going to get these guys here to whoop your ass. Then she come walking over there just because the guy said, come over there, we're going to protect you. And she looking at the group of guys going, hey, yeah, come get this cracker. Come get this whoever. Come get this nigga. Come get this man. Then she walk over there and that infuriate him. And he pull out his gun and start spraying up the whole block. Now, your whole clique is in the ground. All because you want to protect some harlot and you don't know nothing to fucking about. You gonna find out. A lot of you simps that believe what your mama told you, protect the women, always protect the women. No. You protect your woman. You protect the females in your family. That's if they acting accordingly. You know, they out of line. They don't want to listen. Let the world teach them. Let the world beat them. You watch out for your life. You don't go jumping in business that don't concern you. So let me just give me 1 second. Let me go to Genesis 3 and 16. I'm driving. I just recited the best way I know. Just you know the main part of Genesis 3:16 dealing with this subject. Said what is it? The woman her delight is in the man, and the man shall rule over her. You know, and that woman, she's supposed to be, you know, she's supposed to take heed to what that man says. You know, another scripture where it says that Ecclesiastes 36, where it says that when a man get a wife, he get a possession. She's out of line when she's not listening to her Lord. But she will listen to a group of men. Oh man, no. Leave that woman alone, man, because you're going to wind up killing her. You're going to wind up unaliving her, I meant to say. There was another one also. Let me see, can I find that? Is it 39, I think? Ecclesiastes 39. Probably already said it. Ecclesiastes 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife, beginning a possession, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest. So, you know, man, when you in a situation like this here, and your helpmate, she decide to go with another guy, you know, you you need to get you another helper. Man, I mean, you know, that's infuriating, man, to see that, and it brings a real harsh rage to a man to make him want to do something to you and her. Proverbs 6. Just bear with me. I'm going to end it with this here. We'll start at 26. For by means of a whore woman, a man is brought to pieces of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. You know, like I said, I don't know this woman. Ain't no telling what this woman did. Ain't no telling what he did. You know, but you have guys. Let me go up to the. I just saw something earlier. Well, let me just continue on. Can a man take fire in his bosom and the clothes not be burned? You know, you get fire on you, your clothes is going to get burnt, right? Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burnt? You standing on hot coals, you're going to get burnt. So he that goes into a neighbor's wife, whosoever touches her shall not be innocent, right? So in this case here, when a woman leaves this man and go to another man for protection, it's damn near almost the same type of raid, that betrayal. Even though the man didn't go inside the woman yet, but the man is talking as if, no, I'm going to take your woman. I'm going to show you how to treat her. And you better not do anything to your possession. That right there will enrage a man right there to put you to death. It says here, let me skip down to 32. But whosoever commit adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, he that do it destroys his own soul. Like there wasn't no adultery, but a man that jump in another man's business, you know, that meddle in another man's business, he lacked understanding also. You know, I just read a man, if he meddle much, you know, meddle not much in situations that don't belong to you, or you won't be innocent. You know, jumping in that man's situation with that woman, that man pull out that gun and shoot you, you ain't innocent no more. You took part in that, trying to be Captain Severhole. Now you're in somebody's funeral home with your family crying over you. They gotta raise a GoFundMe to get your stupid ass in the ground, or to cremate your ass. It's a lock you. Like I said, I'm driving, I'm trying to keep out on this road and try not, you know, got a lot of deers here in Texas, you know, especially I am in these old back roads. Let me see, verse 33 said, a womb and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. You know, because people are going to talk about this here. See, that's an example of what not to do. You remember when Johnny went up there and tried to protect LaQuisha, when LaQuisha was dealing with with her husband's son? Oh yeah, both of them got put to death, and that's judgment from the Heavenly Father. You know, 33. For jealousy is the rage of a man. You mean tell me you my woman and you listening to another man, and we arguing, and I'm trying to get you to understand me and listen to me, and then you listen to another man? That's a rage. That's a rage that a lot of you men don't want to face. That's a different type of hate. You know? Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. See, that's that special type of rage. He ain't going to spare you. He ain't going to care about your possession, what you got, what you can do. your money and stuff like that. 35, he would not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though through thou givest many gifts. So that's what I'm saying. He's not going to. He's listening to you. Hey man, I got 3 kids at home and a newborn. I got $15,000 I can give to you right now, man. Can you please forgive me? He won't revenge. All he see, just like you hear the women say, I saw red. You know, in this case, this man here, he see blood. He want to see some warm pour out of you. You know? So, y'all brothers, I'm telling you, quit doing this. You know, call the police. Give her some help that way, because that's her friend anyway. Let her call. Let her, you know, get her best friend, the police. You know? So, I'm going to end it right there. Shalom.